Good morning, guys. It's Corissa from Refurb to Invest, bringing you another week of Monday morning insights. And today's topic, we are going to talk about rental properties. Now, why is this so important? Because Refurb to Invest is our company name, and it's about investing into your rental property to maximize your return. So today I want to go a bit deeper into looking at, are you missing out on extra potential in your property? Is there untapped potential that you could be missing out on? And I find this is so big because I speak to landlords everywhere that get so set on their lifestyle and their everyday things that they kind of just leave their investment properties on the side, rely on the property manager to come to them when they need to know something, and sometimes they just fall under the radar. So today I'm here to give you guys a few little tips to look at your current properties, your current investment properties. Have you recently spoke to your property manager? What is the rent now? What are you getting right this minute? And have you asked if you could be getting more? Is there a plan in place that every year there is a small increase with the current rent, with the current tenant? Do you have a plan in place that there's potential for you to be able to add an extra bedroom, add an extra bathroom, do any minor works to cosmetically change the condition that may increase your rental? Have you asked those questions? And have you put a plan in place as to when you want to consider doing some additions, doing some upgrades, and at what point, so you can then maximize on that extra rental? These are all crucial because it's one thing to own a property, but it's another thing to make sure that it's working best for your pocket. So how can you make more income on it? How can you claim more in tax benefits? How can you ensure your asset is worth its absolute most? Now, that might not be crucial to you right now because you may be holding on to it long term, but who knows what next year brings? Who knows what next month brings? What if something happens and you need to hurry up and sell that property? Make sure your properties are always at their best at all times, because you never know when you need to quickly go and sell it, and you want to make sure you get top dollar, not that you then have to sell it knowing that someone's going to bargain you down because it needs work, or rush to have to do it at the end before you jump on the market, which could affect the quality of work, what you do, how you do it, what finances you have available at the time. So this is my tip for you guys today is take time, take a day, take an hour, contact your property manager, ask them, what are we getting right now? What could we potentially get? Ask them to show you comparables. And one thing I want to say is I work with property managers and real estates everywhere. There is the bunch that are amazing and there's the bunch that aren't. So don't always run at what your property manager is saying. Look at the market yourself. Jump on realestate.com.au. Do a search for the area, for what's been leased recently, what's on the market right now, and do some of your own comparables, because I've recently got a few clients where their property managers were telling them that they're getting their most amount. Yet there was other agents saying it could go up by a few hundred dollars a week. That is crazy. And for some reason that PM is just telling the client, just keep the same tenant, don't worry about doing anything. So sometimes their intention may not be your best intention. So make sure you have a PM that is working at your best, at the best for your property to help grow your asset. They're not just there to manage a tenant and collect some rent. They're there to make sure that your property is serving at its best. And I will go further into property managers and how to know you've got the best one in another episode. But right now, do a health check on your property. So to summarize, what I want you guys to look at is talk to your PM. What's the rent you're getting now? Is there potential to get more? Do some market research yourself. And if you think your properties are looking a little bit tired, or you think there's more potential, contact us for a free audit. Mentioning this Monday Insights gets you it absolutely free, valued at $660. That gives us an opportunity to look at your property and come back to you with our opinion on whether there's potential there you're missing out on. Maybe it just needs a little bit of a refreshing that might get you an extra $100 a week. Maybe there's potential to rejig the layout that may get you a significant increase a week. Plus, don't forget, it's not just about the income. How much more can you grow your asset? Right now, it's worth X. It could be worth an extra 100 grand with some instant changes. What potential does it have? So you can make sure that at every moment of your cycle, your property is running at its most profitable for you and your wealth. I'm Corissa from Refurb to Invest. I love sharing this stuff with you guys because I want you to get the most out of your property, and I really want to make sure you guys are really pushing to get the best for your future. Not just right now, but for 5 years, for 10 years, for your kids, for everything that makes a difference if you put the time in now to make sure your property is working at its best. Get a health check, talk to your PM, and give us a call. Corissa from Refurb to Invest. Happy Monday.